They made this so much of a political thing that I think it took that away from what the whole thing was really supposed to be about in my mind.
Yeah.
Well, you know one thing. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, like you said, Ken. Though I will agree that they politicized it so much leading up to it,
right?
That you knew what it was gonna be. But that's because Bad Bunny has also been.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he politicized by not having his any of his shows in the U.S.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
So you knew it was. I mean, you knew what to expect.
Yeah, Bad Bunny lived up to his name. He gave a finger to the president of the United States like this. Boom! Two eyes.
And the NFL has always been trying to spread its wings. They do 2 or 3 games a year now over in England and other places around the world. So they're trying to expand their whole thing. So them being able to push out there and go into that is just marketing. That's why they do it. They ain't do it because they wanted to send a message to Donald Trump.
No. So the NFL understands its market.
Yeah, it was
this
all
market
money.
Is way beyond
the
50 states.
Right.
Yeah. And them owners love money. More than anything.
That's right.
And they were willing to do it. They agreed. They probably didn't want that Bad Bunny up there with that mess neither. But they was like, I bet you those numbers tomorrow better look like y'all promised us. And they did.
And they did.
And so with that, they going to take the money and run.
They are happy.
You know what I mean?
They stole all the ads, all the ads, got a huge audience, had a game where, that people tuned into. Yeah. And if you look at the crowd during the Bad Bunny halftime show, remember, if you talked about if it had been opera, they'd have been at the stand, at the refreshment stand. You looked at the crowd was watching the halftime show. So you had some conscientious conservatives like the Haslams, all with a vote, gave the commissioner and whoever the marketing people are, y'all go ahead with that. We just go ahead with that. We may be complaining, but y'all go ahead with that. They saw the numbers.
Right.
They saw the numbers, said, y'all, okay, we Trump's boys, but y'all better go ahead with that show. And it's happened each Super Bowl show. Because every Super Bowl show has been antagonistic to MAGA and conservatives. All of them. From Janice Boob and all of them. It's about when Snoop was there, that was about marketing. See, so the NFL.
But they understood gin and juice.
Yeah, and it's a business. They may understood it.
That's a universal language.
Even when they do the instrumental.
That's Snoop Dogg and Dogg.
Even the instrumental though be popping.
Just close us out real quick, Doc. Then we're gonna get out of here.
I'm gonna say this real quick. During Black History Month, we need to acknowledge and understand the business of slavery. See, one of the things that people think slavery ended at the Civil War. No, slavery is a $150 billion business today. And you have countries who specialize in identifying the product, which is the human being. You have people who do the marketing, people who do the transportation, people at the other end who do the selling. So it's a big enterprise, and it still exists today. So I'm saying, people, rebellion, just rebel. Just let your spirit be rebellious so that we can attack this whole slavery thing.
Doctor.
Yeah, I mean, the judge just took us to the $1 billion industry of slavery still existing, and I think we have to realize what happens from slavery. And, the trickle down that happens from slavery that's still affecting us specifically as we continue to talk about Black history and celebrate Black history. Stop letting people tell you what shouldn't be celebrated. One of the young ladies from my church wrote these 2 essays, and great essays for a middle schooler. Just talking about what it meant to be Black in these predominantly white spaces, and that's the thing, is that we gotta love on each other as Black people, and we have to celebrate each other and celebrate this Black History Month and become aware. My charge is read a book. Read a book this month. If you don't read 2, just read 1 book written by a Black author.
It's good. Good
My thing is, hey, I'm with them. Do something. Don't just sit around. Get up, do something. Go to a meeting. Get involved. Unicorn got meetings going on. Other people got meetings going on. Doctor said, read a book. Listen to an audio book. If you don't do a podcast, turn on a podcast.
But we've got some great podcasts on Strategic Moves Network.
Excellent podcasts where you can get this information that you need and make sure you keep yourself abreast of what's happening, because it's about to get real. Till next Tuesday, Dr. Burton, Kenn, Dowell, Judge Nelson. We'll see you next week. Peace.